Hello and welcome back to episode 129 of our Oxygen Not Included Let's Play. We've got zero point 0.8 cycles till our ship lands. I still can't for the life of me remember what it is I was what I wanted to do in the last episode. That's fine though. Let's go ahead and just finish up our stuff down here. So, base, liquid reservoir. Let's set up some nice gold amalgam stuff like so. We'll say plumbing, liquid pipe, igneous rock. We will pump out to here, and then this goes to here, this goes to here, this goes to here, and then this last one is going to be insulated liquid pipe, ceramic that goes down just like so. Okay, perfect. I also want to set up oxygen deodorizer. Set one of these bad boys along with some compost. Boom and boom. Looking good. Okay. So all this stuff is pretty much set up. One more thing. Automation. We want a thermosensor. We'll make it out of gold. Why not? Automation wire. Let's actually use iron. Connect this up like this, and then we'll say when the temperature is hot enough here, you're going to pump out water into here, which is then eventually going to go into here. Looking good. Okay. Perfect. And the system is probably going to reach an equilibrium pretty quickly because we're not going to have an additional sort of load on our cooling system. But just to get it running, just to show how it works, seems good enough. Turner, I think it's time for you to work as a tenured scientist, and then we'll have you do Gopher next and work your way up to Exosuit Engineer. We can go ahead and enable this building. This is hooked up. Interesting. Kind of did this weird. That's fine. I mean, this is traveling around a little bit here. Like we can see it occasionally pump, but because it's going slowly through the system, though. So we want to kind of empty out this a little bit. I mean, maybe the easiest way to do that is simply to set up another one. We have disconnected this, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. We're just going to have another one built here, basically. Let's go plumbing, liquid bridge, igneous rock is fine. Let's slap one down. Yeah, we're just going to have a little temporary thing. Just so I can get this stuff cooled, and then I don't need to worry about it for a while. Though actually, you know what? This could actually be used in a useful way. So what is the temperature of this stuff right now? 4.6 degrees. Yeah, this is all very cold. Very cold. It is going out through here and then up along here. That's fine. Okay. So what we're going to say is that when this polluted water reaches, well, that's going to take a while, isn't it? I want to set it up so that when the temperature of the water in this cooling system gets to a certain point, like 100 degrees or something, we're going to have it just kind of go out somewhere. I think we didn't really set it up to do that, though. I think I'm just going to go with the quick and dirty thing right now. There's a lot of problems with setting up that system. One, that it won't start operating right away. Two, that we didn't set this up as insulated pipe over here. This isn't an insulated system. It's just going to be heat exchanging with this stuff over here. It's never really going to reach 100 degrees, and if it does, we're probably going to have other problems. So let's go ahead and just say base, liquid reservoir, Iron ore is fine. Just slap one of these down here, and base, tile, granite. Get ourselves something to build on, and then plumbing. Actually, maybe I'm making this harder than I need to be. No, whatever. This is okay. Try this again. Tile, granite. Run this like this. Base, liquid reservoir, iron ore. Boom, like so. And then we will plumbing, liquid bridge, igneous rock is fine. Boom, liquid pipe, igneous rock, like so. We're just gonna basically drain a little bit of coolant out of the system, stick it up here, and have the system flow a little bit faster. Because right now it's just it's one gap making its way slowly through this long thing that's not really working. We need it a little bit faster than that. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Job mastery. This is Turner. Great. Okay. Let's go ahead and open up the doors for our rocket. We have natural gas being produced here. There's not a lot of it right now. It'll produce more. Stinky, you ready to land? 0 cycles left on this. Let's go ahead and give a dig order for this. And he's back. The stinks. Welcome home. We're gonna unassign him. I think there's like this weird thing where if he pops up out of here if he's still assigned, and then he jumps right back in. Just an instantaneous hops back in the rocket, and that's why you see him blink. And when he runs off, he's still kind of destined to go back. So we're gonna unassign him, just so he doesn't do that. How is my fluid going here? This is moving. As long as it's moving, it's fine. Should be dumping out into here. Slowly is. What temperature do we have? This is all going to be nice and chilly. Perfect. Okay. Now maybe we're producing our oxygen a little bit too fast. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct one of these and replace it with a tile. Kind of have to figure out what the right balance here is. And you know what, while we're at it, manual generator. Slap down another hamster wheel. Base, tile, granite. Build this back here. Okay. So this is now all flowing. We have coolant in here. This will just pump out a lot of hot water for us and fill up this area. This should... We're gonna say... something like this. New printables available. What do we got? None of you have what we want. We'll take some hatchling eggs. Not that we really need them, but whatever. More hatchlings, sure. That's awkward. Well, if that's the way you're going to do it, then let's just go ahead and deconstruct this. Did not think that was the way it would work, but again, you want to make the pathfinding for the water as simple as possible, basically. And we did not do that. Okay, do I care about the gas trapped in here? Not really, because I'm going to be pumping into here. I can live with that. This is all now hooked up. Not mop up. Let's sweep up this in preparation for enclosing it. And let's also start working on what we want our final bits to be here. Let's build some scaffolding. Igneous rock is fine. Just do it like this. I have nothing on top of here. Dig out this stuff, please. And I guess this. Will they be able to reach up? I think they'll be able to reach up. Okay. Our poor Slicksters. They're not really getting fed very well. That's fine. We'll live with it. Okay. Okay. They're going to finish up Radiant Pipe. And then we're just going to build a floor here. And so basically what we're going to do is we have this this area here that is I could have one more tile of that. No, let's just wall it up here. Okay, so the way we've set up this system right here, this is basically just, it'll allow crude oil to fall down and then go to our sort of reservoir area over here. But it's not going to allow gas to travel here because whenever any fluid, I should say, is occupying one of these spaces, it's not going to allow gas to pass through. And there's always going to be some, I mean, we already have the fluid on top of here, but as more crude oil gets produced, it's just going to drip down off the sides and then go. So we're going to set up some insulated tile. And let's also, just in case, set up a little bit of scaffolding here. And this is just going to be how we get our crude oil to fall out here. That's the plan. And the rest of this is just going to be an insulated area. So, yeah, I think that's the way we want to set it up. And we'll have this radiant liquid pipe. Maybe it isn't a good idea to have it in the insulation. I think this loop right here is going to provide enough cooling. But, maybe I should have put this on a different level. No, I think I'm fine with the way it is. I think this is where we want our heat absorption to be focused. We don't really care about this area over here. Like, we kind of want it to be cool, so we use radiant pipe, but we don't really care. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and wall this area up. We'll also dig out here. And then I think we'll basically be set. Yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of a lot of this stuff. I don't really need to pump more stuff out. We can go ahead and deconstruct pretty much all of this, all of this. We don't need our power going down here. We can also, whoops, go ahead, deconstruct liquid pipes. Actually, do I have... I do not have anything... Well, that was actually almost perfect. Right? Like, pretty much all these are filled. This, this has just a little bit less than max. Okay, that was actually perfect. Plumbing. Deconstruct. We can get rid of all of this and this. Looking good. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then we've cleared up all this. Let's go ahead and wall in this area, like so. This is basically just storage area for cool water. Cool-ish. It's going to be 40 degrees. Have this set up. That's all good. Okay. We're almost ready to turn this thing on. Let's go ahead and ventilation gas pipe. We want to get our natural gas over here, which is a bit of a chore because of all this stuff here. I think we want to go ahead and deconstruct a lot of this stuff. Deconstruct this. Let's go to ventilation overview. Which of these things do I care about? Virtually none. Get rid of all this. All this. Right now, this is all hooked up together. This is basically a big CO2 line. I don't really care about this. Yeah, that's all fine with me. We can deconstruct this. Okay. And then we are going to... Yeah, I don't really like the way this is set up at the moment. Yeah, I don't really like the way this is set up at all. This is super sloppy. Well, I think we're going to end up draining a lot of this natural gas out of the system anyway, so let's go ahead and say ventilation, gas pipe, igneous rock. We're just going to run ourselves CO2, yeah, that's fine. We'll probably just connect up the CO2 line. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and say I want to hook up like so. We'll connect in here. Whoops, didn't want to exit that view. We're going to deconstruct this. Yeah, this is a mess. Why did I do this? We can go ahead and deconstruct this as well, just so this all flows the way it should. And okay. Then we want to say ventilation, gas bridge, get one across here, and build one across here. We kind of actually want to do it up here because this is going to be awkward. That's fine though, whatever. Gas pipe, igneous rock, connect up here. And yeah, we're just going to have this run out across here, connect into these systems, and then this is going to run out here and connect into this system. Okay, looking pretty good. Yeah, eventually we're going to just give a big deconstruct order for pretty much all of this. Job mastery, what do we got? Nails. Done as an exosuit engineer. Ready to begin work as... anything important that you've missed? Not really. Apprentice architect, why not? Okay. This is pumping out. This is cooling. How are we doing? Is our rocket refueled yet? Are we ready to send Stinky off on another adventure? Not quite, but getting there. Let's go ahead and dig out this. Tell Stinky he's due soon. It's getting a little bit better. These Wheezeworts are basically now getting to do work and cooling this off. How's this Wheezewort still going? I thought they stopped it when they hit 90 degrees. Guess I was wrong. Okay. Dig, dig, dig. Stinky's loaded up. Oh, the lag. Retract our gantry. Max range not quite there. Okay. How are we doing over here? Have we analyzed this yet? How much does this produce? 6.3 kilograms per second. It erupts for a little over half the time here. Active period is about 2/3 of the time. That's a pretty good amount of water. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of water on this map. This might be actually be one of those few games where water is not the rate limiting step for stuff. Interesting. There's no chlorine vent on the map as far as I can tell, so chlorine is not a renewable resource, so I guess we can't do gassy moos. Let's go ahead and fix this up. Furniture, portrait canvas. Make it out of gold. Boom. There we go. Make it look pretty. 19.4. Sure. Okay. How we're coming along over here slowly. Fair enough. They're building the pipe. We kind of want this to say don't turn on for the moment. Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? Well, let's go through and just disable all these buildings before we hook everything up. Ventilation. So this pumps out. We don't have this connected, which is nice. Okay, cool. This connected. This filled up. I like it. This can be deconstructed. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of that. This is all filled up. Alright, cool. These are all disabled. Oh, one thing we do need to do. Yeah. We would like to add... In fact, maybe that's where we do it. I could believe that. So we want to put some polluted water into our coolant loop system here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to say insulated tile, ceramic, build our floor here. Yeah, go ahead and build our floor. This is a little dangerous situation to do that in. You don't want to build your floors at head level. That's a good rule to live by. Let's go ahead then and dig out this, I suppose. That's awkward. Basically, I want to put some coolant storage around here. That way we have a supply of coolant going around the system. I think this is a good place to put it. Just shove it down here. I guess we start by building it over here, like so. That might be the safest way to go about this. I think we definitely want to get rid of this radiant liquid pipe then, if we're going to do that, because we're just going to have it connect in through here. Yeah, okay. I've talked myself into it. Let's go ahead and go to plumbing. Deconstruct all of this, please. Yeah, okay. Let's also go ahead and say that we want this built and this built. And we will ladder, igneous rock, get some scaffolding here. Yeah, it sucks that this gold is down here now. I'm gonna need to go back and get it at some point, but we can eventually do that. In fact, we could just dig out this, and they can run down there if they need to. Okay. Let's launch Stinky. I have him sitting in the rocket. He's ready to go. This is all ready to go. Open the doors, get another launch in. Yeah, okay. So we're almost ready to turn on our oil production. Just a little bit more stuff to do. Ready to launch. Godspeed, Stinky. Great. Close this up. Yeah, I think this is a new thing from the patch. They can walk along open doors now. Which is also true for like critters and other stuff. Closed doors count, or open doors count as a walkable surface now. Stuff won't. Yeah, it's a walkable surface now. This needs to flow again. It is flowing though, isn't it? Okay, it's flowing. That's fine. Down here, we have this coolant loop. Just getting this all nice and cold. We've pumped out this water. It's looking good. Need to worry about overflow soonish. We're going to dump a lot of it into here, ultimately, so it's not the worst thing in the world. How are we doing? Yeah, alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and deconstruct all of this nonsense. Whoops. All. Deconstruct all. And insulated tile, ceramic. We want to do it like this. Probably a good idea to dig out this. New printables available. No diver's lungs, so we'll take some sand. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think this is looking good. You can also tell them to deconstruct this. They have to walk through here to dig this stuff out. Oh, they actually can't dig it out at all? Interesting. They can't get down here. Well, we'll live with that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to say plumbing. Not plumbing. Base. Liquid reservoir. Iron is fine. Yeah, and we're just gonna stick a bunch of storage here. We're gonna leave a little bit of space. We'll do it like this. I think this looks nice. Okay, plumbing. Radiant liquid pipe. Gold is fine. Connect these up like this. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Job mastery. Meep done as a groundskeeper. Ready to begin work as plumber. Yeah, always need more plumbers. And plumbing, liquid pipe. Do we want to do it liquid pipe, or do we want to stick with radiant pipe? Let's do radiant liquid pipe. Okay. Easy peasy. We'll build some scaffolding actually across this this gap here, like so. Dig out this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think we've set all this up the way we want it to be set up. I don't really care to have this here, but I don't really care if it stays there either. Just leave it there for now. Temperature's fine. Okay. So, now one of the things we want to do is we want to get some liquid pipe. Igneous rock is fine. Let's go ahead and run ourselves up some liquid pipe, like so. We don't really want it to connect to this, though, do we? This system is not the one we want to do because we don't want to. We definitely don't want to have water in the system because it can turn into steam and cause problems. So this is going to look a little bit ugly for the moment. Plumbing, liquid bridge. Let's do something like this, something like this. Liquid pipe, igneous rock. Hook up like so. Okay, I'm going to cut the episode here. We're so close to getting this system built. This is our coolant storage room for our big coolant loop. We have it going around. I'll explain it actually in another episode. I've gone pretty long already. All right, cutting things here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.